Okay, we'll get this meeting called to order. All three districts are present. Notice the meeting is properly posted on July 25th, 2025. Item number one, is there a motion to approve the minutes of July 21st?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Number two, TIF 2 and TIF 2A, Stacy. No changes. Capital improvements list. No changes?
No change.
Okay. Item number four, owner's rep report on ARPA projects. Bill.
Good morning.
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 Again, elevators, really no change other than you're starting to see the beginning of annex work, obviously. Kone and Lingo are working the crane schedules on the alley, and ICB jump around a little bit, but the final frame is in ICB, so the major crane work is complete in ICB. So that'll help with Kone and their electric.
What about when they move to the south side?
For the glass and glazing?
Are they going to need a crane
Yeah,
on this side as well?
Right. We're going to coordinate all that. It's been, we have Cadell, Lingo, and Kone, and we're working through that schedule, maintaining the alley, maintaining all the required emergency requirements.
Okay.
So everyone's working very well together.
Okay.
It's early, but elevators, no other changes. Social distancing, 5th floor, going very well. Asbestos is complete. Plumbing is complete from the 4th floor. We're beginning the ceilings on the 4th floor, putting them back. Tape and beds going. Primer going up on the walls. It's going very well. Front entrance, still proceeding with really no changes since last week. They're going through the asbestos. They're on track, so no real changes. Behavioral health, continue to pour footings and foundations. We also have a great deal of, as you saw from the photographs, a great deal of underground plumbing going in, and it's also progressing with the dry weather, thankfully. And then the existing jail, we have, again, the scope, they're moving on 4 and 5 and 8 and 9. We're anticipating the original scope to be complete around the 1st of September, final commissioning within that 2 weeks of September, and we will begin the freeze-thaw valve installation on all the units to protect it in the winter. We probably have about an 8-week time frame 8 to 10 week time frame to install those.
Okay. On the annex elevators, we've got the west side closed off now.
Yes, sir.
When's the east side starting next week?
No,
Month or
we're gonna maintain 3 elevators. So once we get those 3 complete and operating, then we'll change sides.
Okay.
And before you all begin the next phase dealing with the elevators, if you all can provide written notice to the different departments and the elected officials, so everyone would know, because it was a complete surprise to the departments and elected officials when they got here today and got on or off the elevators, and it was a complete surprise this morning. But we love to see the progress, but we do want heads up.
I do believe we made those
That
announcements.
announcement was made that they were starting this week. I think everybody just forgot.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't do it last week.
Okay.
We did do it a couple months ago, or we anticipated, and we'll maintain a revised schedule, maybe revised a week before.
All right. Thank you.
You might give us a day one way or another. We routinely miss the target. I'd say we facilities, not them. Generally, the timeline is the west bank of elevators will be completed by December 31st, at which time they'll operate the west side, and the east side at that time will be shut down, and the anticipated timeline is the end of June of next year. My guess is the second bank will go quicker. They'll know more about the environment, about what they're doing, and I think the job will go faster. So anyway, the end of this calendar year, and then June 30th of next year.
We love to see the progress, so thank you.
When you say the east side, are you referring to all 3 elevators to be shut down at one time?
Yes, that's how they prefer to do this, which will not give you access to any of the elected officials parking in the basement.
So there'll be one freight elevator working and one
We'll have a
public
new,
elevator working.
we'll have a new freight elevator. We'll have a brand new elevator in the vacant shaft in the
Right.
middle,
Okay.
and we'll have a northwest elevator.
So right now we're operating with 3 public. We'll have 2 public elevators for a period of about 6 months is what's anticipated, right? Is that clear? You'll understand that? Okay, great. And then
Then we'll just access the garage from the first floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
thank you. And
That's all I had.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you.
I'll make a motion to receive the report.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, item number 5, Citizens Oversight Advisory Board meets tomorrow, correct?
They do meet tomorrow. The meeting will be fairly routine with their updates, but the new item they're going to consider is the 10 million in bonds that we've already sold, and then the 200 million that we have not sold. They're going to have discussions about that, just so you're aware.
Okay.
I'll move to receive that report.
Second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Hey, no one signed up for citizen participation. Is there any board comments, new business?
I would, under new business, I was going to ask for an update from Keith on the elevators in the courthouse.
Kone came out, the elevators in the courthouse now, the 3 passenger elevators were made operable late Saturday evening. So business as usual can continue in the courthouse. The jail elevator was repaired, but it still has operational issues and really should be used sparingly.
So
Go ahead. I'll defer to, go ahead.
since you are on the 9th floor, I'm going to defer to you.
So all 3 elevators, when you say business as usual, are being used for public?
It's my I'm not sure how the sheriff is using, what elevator to transport, detainees. I'm not sure how that's going today.
Okay.
But you have at least 2 passenger cars that are operable in the courthouse for public use.
It appears that-
Renee, it appears one of the passenger elevators will be utilized periodically when needed to transport it.
Okay, and just, so is, according to facilities, is a public elevator needed to transport detainees today?
That would be my suggestion, and simply use the jail elevator to transport anyone with physical disabilities up and down. Limit the use of that particular elevator.
And what about facility workers?
They all showed up today.
Do we transport them on the jail elevator as well?
Facility workers?
Uh-huh.
At some point over the weekend, I think they use that, but nothing like what was being utilized.
Well,
So
no, I just mean, since we're going to try to really limit the use to nurse it along, will it be used by facilities, the jail elevator? for
it's not
transport?
necessary after hours and over the weekends because there's no traffic here and any number of them can be taken. So my suggestion to our staff is to use the passenger cars that are available.
Okay, and so during business hours too, they'll be using the passenger cars then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was just brought to my attention that the plugins don't work on the passenger elevators.
The plugins or the screens?
The plugins.
I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
What are we plugging in on an elevator?
Fans for one thing, when they're being used. For example, the public one that's being used to transport detainees now.
Mhm.
Yeah, they really could use a fan, and there are plugs in the control board, but they're not operational.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, I'm just making you aware of it. So thank you.
Thank you.
Charles answered my
Oh,
question.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. I'll move to receive the report.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Done.
Did I mess that up? There we go. Okay. Ready? Okay. I'll call the PBA advisory meeting to order. All 3 members are present. Notice the meeting was properly posted on July 25th, 2025. Item number 1, is there a motion to approve the minutes of July 21st?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item number 2, ARPA capital projects. Defer to the elder draft. Okay. Item number 3, discussion possible action regarding replacing $250,000 in expended bond funds used for the real estate purchase down payment with the $250,000 from PBA reserve. Is there any?
Recall When the Allen contracting property was put under contract, $250,000 of bond funds were used to secure that purchase contract. When the contract failed, the $250,000 was forfeited. We're still paying interest on that. The suggestion here is to replace that bond fund with $250,000 out of PBA reserve, which allows that $250,000 worth of bond funds to go to support other projects.
Any questions?
It's bad business to pay interest on lost money.
Does District 1 have an issue?
Repeat the item, Keith.
When the Allen contracting property was brought under contract, $250,000 of bond funds, borrowed money, was used to secure the contract as earnest money. When the contract did not close and the purchase was not made, the county, or the PBA rather, forfeited that $250,000. We're still paying interest on that $250,000 today. The item calls for replacing the $250,000, moving money from PBA reserve to the bond funds, repaying that bond so that we don't incur any more interest.
I move for approval.
Is there a second?
Yeah, I just have a question first. What will that drop our reserve balance to?
I'm not sure what today's balance is, but I can get that for you.
Will approximately in your ballpark it?
I think we hover around the $2 million figure.
Okay, I'll second the motion. Thank you,
All
Keith.
those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, item number 4, owner's rep report on PBA ARPA projects. Bill?
Good morning again. Emergency ops across building, really no changes. Would point out we're supposed to receive furniture quotes for the sheriff this week. And so by our next meeting, I'll have results for those.
Where are we getting those quotes from? Yeah.
It's a solicitation. I understand there's 4 or 5 vendors that are providing quotes. So
And how we doing on the timeline?
the completion is December 31st, 2025. It appears to us that we're on schedule to complete. It's going very well. We did find the one tank, below ground oil tank, and that has been awarded and approved and removed. I believe that's supposed to start this week also. So really going very well. And so the goal is to get them in about 4 months early currently.
Yeah, that project's moving along very nicely.
Thank you. No changes on the elevators. ICB remodel, milestone of note, the final brace frame was installed, so all 5 brace frames are in the building now. Once we have the final schedule on glass and glazing and the structural outside members, we'll begin the outside demo. So that project, no other changes there.
Okay. Any questions? Oh, thanks, Bill.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry, I did have a question, Bill, just on you might have addressed this, Kone and Lingo working on crane accessibility and scheduling, no hiccups there?
No, it's the buck hoist, as I stated, would start the week of 8/4, I believe. That allows for vertical transportation, and Kone will take down the ICB elevator.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll move approval of report.
Second. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Item number 5, ICB interior exterior. Keith, anything on that? Nope. Okay. Again, no sign up for citizen participation. Any board comments, new business? Nope.
Move to adjourn.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Minutes.